Premodern once was like arguably my #1 thing that I can hang my hat on in this community is that one finish. So I wanted to make it work. I probably should have, but I also was pressed for time, and I'm like, fuck it. I have the black red. I'll just play it.
Old Faithful.
Let's go. Okay, there it's 0-1. This is the difference in speed in between these matches, right? Like Williams and Flores could have played like 8 games.
That match was goldfishing, basically.
Yeah. But to be very clear, Flores literally did he have 4 outer? He had to rip Fire Blast for exact seeds?
No, but he didn't. Williams didn't have the win necessarily next turn. Flores was at 9, and he had 5 damage on the board, I think.
Plus a Vortex trigger, so 2.
So, yeah.
So we had to find a way to do 2 damage.
Hasty. And he didn't have a War Chief on the board, I don't think.
Okay, so we had to draw a Ringleader or...
He had 2 turns to draw 4 damage. But
Sulfuric
Vortex would have taken
probably
care of it.
1 turn, because Flores could have scrolled and whatever and done some nonsense. All right, so it's not that bad. Okay.
Matthew Griffith.
Tell me about these guys. Do you know
Oliver
them?
Chan, pardon me. I don't know either of them. I don't know what either of them are playing either. I've seen them floating around the room today.
But you don't know those names?
No, I don't.
They're at table 8. So
they're X and 1.
Okay. They're obviously killing it today, but I'm just curious if you know anything about their history.
Blue-red, that looks like the Dreadnought build.
Yeah, with Fire Ice and an island.
Yeah, and a Grim Lavamancer.
Yeah.
No, I don't know either of them.
Well, let's learn about them right now.
Exactly.
I wish I knew more about them because I was just saying that, like Wizards is like complains about coverage and how nobody watches Magic coverage or whatever, but they don't give a shit about building the stories, right? They're just like, here's the Magic or whatever. Yeah. When I watch like the Olympics, when I watch something, I want 5 minutes. I want to know what this guy ate for breakfast. I want to know all of these things, right? And they don't care about building the story. So I would love to build a story of these 2 guys. Sadly, we can't. We know at least what they're playing.
So we see blue-white Dreadnought for Oliver Chan here. And Matthew Griffith, we think we're on blue-red Dreadnought. We haven't seen Stifle's Vision Charms Dreadnoughts, but we have a good vibe going here.
Who's favored here? Red might be favored here.
Well, Oliver Chan, Hardened Scales. That's a modern standard deck? Something.
Gross.
You're talking to the wrong person about this. Well, I'm glad he's come to the light side here.
Right. Maybe he's seen the error of his ways.
So it's an interesting matchup to watch, actually.
Who's favored? The
depends
red seems okay here.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's going to get it so that you'll need 1 Dreadnought swing, but also the question is if he's playing Fling as well.
He's got to be, right? That's the whole point.
Which is effective. So we've seen a Dreadnought here. It's good.
They both have Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, so it to me, like, having not played this matchup, the blue-red Dreadnought feels good here.
Yeah, I agree. In a vacuum, it's worse. It's obviously quite a bit worse. Not quite a bit, but it's worse in a vacuum. But in this heads-up matchup, I want to be on the red side, I think.
Well, and for the record, I think blue-red Dreadnought placed 2 in the top 16 last year. Maybe 1 in the top 8, actually.
Blue-red?
Yeah, blue-red.
In LOBSTERCON?
Exactly. Etai was in the top 8.
No, blue-white. That's blue-white.
No, blue-white had 2 in the top 8. And then blue-red, I think, had 2 in the top 16
there were 4?
as well.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. It was one of the Duress crew and one other guy. So it's a deck that can perform, especially across, Swiss-style tournament, plays well against the field. Oliver Chan with just absolutely much better basics going on here. So clearly blue-white Dreadnought's probably favored as well.
I mean,
APAC lands.
I get it. I like me an Ice Age basic, but come on.
Yeah.
Although all that said, I do not love the mana symbol. I want some words on there that say tap this for a blue mana.
Now the thing is where Matthew Griffith has gone wrong here is that Anson Maddox, the artist for that island, is here today, and they are not signed yet.
But at the same time, that SIG is probably $5 to $8, and we're all slaves to value, so I don't know.
I mean, fuck it, we ball. That's what this is all about.
Yeah. Wait, what? Anson's $2.
Oh,
I'm hearing this from Andrew on the side right now. Anson is $2 for a SIG. All right, then he's punting. Yeah, fine.
That is where it's at. God, I remember there was a pro tour back in the day where Rob Alexander was signing, and obviously prolific artist, prolific signer.
Yeah.
Cards that are signed by Rob Alexander might actually be worth less.
Because he signed so many.
It was Kamigawa block, like the first Kamigawa, and he had done the basic forests. And there were people with boxes of thousands of these forests and just stealing them from the drafting that was going on at the side event.
Hey, sign these.
Hilarious.
But back then, it's probably like, here, sign these 100 cards. Here's like $3 or whatever.
Literally.
Yeah.
It might have been free.
Right. Oh, thanks, man.
But that was also, Andrew Walker might be a little jealous. Doug Chaffee was at that pro tour.
What did Doug Chaffee do that I would have heard of?
Skirk Prospector.
I've heard of it.
Rave Revelation.
Yep, heard of it.
Everything costs 1 more to play.
Sphere
of Resistance.
Oh, damn.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. And I think he's passed away. since passed away, or maybe he's not signing. But those are expensive. I
Same-
sold the
same thing to
prospectors
us.
that I got signed in like 2002 for like $200 each. It was great.
What?
Yeah, hell, it was great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more expensive than Rush. Yeah. But anyway, Magic.
Because he just never signs. Yeah. Oh, yes.
I think
Magic
so.
the Gathering. So nothing's happening. That's why. This game's going at a glacial pace. Not even.
And Lavamancer hasn't done anything except attacked.
Right. No, Glacial's wrong. This is like a normal-ish pace, especially when these guys have so much to think about. But compared to what we just saw, it feels different.
It also feels like they both know what they're playing. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Oh, this is game 2. Of course they do. So we're gonna play very slow. We're gonna have full grips of 7 when anyone goes for a Dreadnought.
Yep.
There's gonna be counter war. Sort of deck where you'd love to have sort of matchup where you'd love to have brain freeze out of the board as well.
Does the blue-red deck, it still plays Gush, right? It's just more awkward.
I
but it
believe
plays
so.
It? Okay.
Yeah, tougher mana base because it doesn't have the sack land.
Yeah.
I think you still need, what is it, 9
All right,
islands?
we're going for this on
yeah.
turn 3 out of blue-white.
All right, see the annul.
That's a nice fucking Magic
I
card
think
right
we've
there.
got 2 red elemental blasts or something for Matthew Griffith as well. So this is setting up for quite the war.
1 castable.
We're just going to let it happen. All right.
The blue-white Dreadnought always felt like super weird to me. Like, okay, we get it. Dreadnought's good. There's mono blue. We're doing all these things. Oh, let's just awkwardly splash Meddling Mage in this deck. You know?
Mage is good, though.
I know, but like,
Not as good in this matchup,
it
though,
felt-
because it's not going to stay.
right?
Stay on the
That's
board
part of
long.
the reason why the
Yeah.
red one feels favored, because Meddling Mage is kind of a dud here.
Totally.
But like, it's just felt so inelegant to me. You know, like kind of every deck wants Meddling Mage, and I know it's not that hard to put it into mono blue Dreadnought, but like, I don't know, is that really right? Like the chip damage doesn't really matter. I know it's a powerful card. It just to me has felt so inelegant, and I know it's right and I know it's good, but it just rubs me the wrong way.
And it's doing well today, too. I've seen, just out of last round, I saw 3 blue-white Dreadnought across the top table. So it's putting up numbers, at least early round numbers.
Okay.
Remains to be seen what floats up to the top.
Wow,
We're
that's
going
why he
again.
didn't fight over the other one,
All right,
I
just
guess.
drawing it out. All right, we see. All right, we're going for the stifle.
Is he just going to lose?
See, yeah, Matthew Griffith has to fight over the stifle now because he doesn't have artifact hate.
Yeah.
And he only has the 1 red mana as well, so, yeah. But we have Fire Ice in hand, so we're going to tap it down, kind of the GAT play here.
Right, and hope to draw into some sideboarded removal. Right? That's really all we can do at this point.
Yeah.
Right, his hand looks like Fire Ice.
Stifle, or
Vision
Vision Charm,
Charm.
Dreadnought. Oh, so he has his own combo as well. But it's going to be Vision Charmed out, so he can't trade on the following turn.
And he has a swords. Oliver has a sword, so
Yeah.
that's going to be ugly.
Foil, but no island in hand.
Yeah, that was a bad one. I think you have to just jam it here, right? I
Did you see what happened in the last round against Lanny?
I know,
Blue-white
I
Dreadnought
knew that he draw.
ripped
that he
the
drew.
second brain freeze off the. And it was in turns. Yeah, Lanny up 1-0 in games. Turn 3 in turns. Mark Flore, I think, rips the second brain freeze. Goes Vision Charm, brain freeze.
No.
Decks Lanny in
To
turns.
draw it?
Yeah, to draw it.
Oh,
It
my
was-
God.
I don't know if Lanny's seen that playback, but
Yeah. Who did that match? Who was here? Do you know?
I don't. Who's on last round?
Tom Matowski and Phil Wynn.
Oh, I hope they were
Oh, Phil.
screaming.
So sad that Phil and Tom aren't here this year.
I know. Tom lives quietly 8 minutes
Yeah,
from
he's
me.
in Hamilton.
It's
right?
like so funny.
Yeah.
I like drive by his house like all the time. We've never once hung out. It's like super awkward.
You're in West Windsor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
He's actually moving a little. He's moving like 20 minutes away from me, but like at some point we need to hang
Well, he
out
heard you
and
were
play some-
driving by his
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
And
Like,
he's,
he got
I
creeped
need
out.
to get out of here.
No, but he was like, he like got stuck. He had some work thing. To literally today, he's like in. Wait, so how do you coverage? He was like stuck in Maryland, like doing a work thing, is what he told me.
He's like dialing in the.
Yeah. He's like in his
Maybe
hotel.
maybe the work thing's tomorrow. Who knows? It's
It's
still
possi-
Friday.
it's
This is the
possible.
best work day ever.
Right. So what happened? What we thought happened. He landed that dreadnought. It got fire iced. He's casting main phase portent, and he drew into another portent. Oh, that's on top of his deck. Portent gush. What is that third card?
Sleight of hand?
Is it?
Might be.
Gross.
I think the portal sleight of hand.
Yeah. The whiteboarder one. Or I like
No,
the
the
whiteboarder one.
blackboard one where it's like the teacher and the.
I'm a whiteboarder guy. Yeah.
The 7th edition one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's good art.
When I can play a
Looks good
whiteboarder
foil.
card, though, I'll play it almost
Oh, I'm the
almost
exact
always.
opposite.
because we don't play whiteboarder cards anymore, right? That's
Unless
why
it's like unlimited or something like that.
Right,
Then I'll
right,
rip that out. But
I play one unlimited mountain to fetch 4 in my black red just to troll people.
Gush here, very good. Activates the foil in hand. Oh, interesting. We're going to Vision Charm out the Dreadnought.
You gotta let that
So it
resolve.
seems like Matthew Griffith is just working his way
Guts.
towards
Yeah, yeah,
getting Oliver Chan below the 12 so he can take one big swing.
Right. There could be that swords could be crucial here to gain some life. I got in a battle in that same PSS when I was playing Dreadnought before it became like the thing that it is now, where we had like a battle over sword. I just casted. I raw dogged a Dreadnought. I didn't have anything in hand, just to draw some shit out of his hand, and then I ended up swordsing it because I was playing against the blue-red version just to gain 12 life, which is insane against them.
Yep.
It didn't end up working out, but I was fairly proud of that play.
It was insane for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he might be an Impulse crew guy. I see that he's got the blue mana stamp on the Impulse. Impulse crew, I believe, is from Buffalo. Ran into a bunch of them at the hotel last night. They made the trip.
Dude, there's some upstate New York fucking shit happening. I met a Rochesterite. I played him last round. What the hell? Ugh, I forgot what they were called. But whatever. There's a fairly decent group in Rochester playing some
Talking to some
underground
guy
magic.
from Albany.
Yeah. Wait, there's
Oh,
Albany
this is
too?
yeah.
There's Albany,
It's all
Buffalo,
happening.
Rochester. There's actually nothing in Syracuse somehow, my old stomping ground. Come on, Syracuse. Who's from there? There's like some like
Rochester Royals.
that's what it is. Rochester Royals. Yeah.
Is that one of the teams?
I played who did I play?
I love that. It's a
Let me
good
find this
name.
guy's name.
Old school name.
He actually smoked me in game 3. He's playing mono blue tide and he brought in or mono blue Nought, but he brought in tides in game 3 and blew me out. Who was it?
So we've got the Gush going on here.
I'll look it up later. All right, so step 1 to this comeback is Gush.
Yep. Well, we've got it phased out.
Wait, are those
right now,
two?
the Dreadnought.
Those are two counter. What is happening? Is this Gush resolving?
Yeah, I think this is Oliver Chan. Just his hand, 1 known island plus 4 other cards. Phased
But aren't those
out.
cards counterspell? Why is this Gush resolving?
Could be waiting for what's after the Gush. That might have been end of.
One,
That was an end of turn Gush. I think is what was happening.
Okay, that's a little different.
Don't tell the guy who wrote the book on Gush that he played an end of turn.
I don't understand.
Sleight of
How
hand.
could I understand? Ew.
It's got that big text we were talking about.
Yeah,
earlier
I
as
don't
well.
love that. I don't know why you like it so much.
I might be able to read it from here.
yeah. Unlike Flores' cards, you can see those from like fucking outer space. Flores' cards, you're 5 inches away and you can't read them.
So apparently, some of these guys play at Dragon Mood Games in Ithaca.
Ithaca? Dude, upstate New York is coming in hot.
Only what, an hour and a half from Syracuse? too, or
Less.
something like
I
that?
think it's
Yeah,
like 40
close.
minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
So we got Ithaca, Buffalo, Rochester, Albany, like upstate, like the Rye, the outside of New York City
yeah, the
area,
Westchester crowd.
Westchester, exactly.
Yeah.
Looks like he found the fling.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's got the fling in hand, Dreadnought, Oliver Chan at 13. And, yeah, fling, it's a part of the casting cost to sacrifice the artifact as well, so there's no swords eligibility.
Yeah, no. But and right now he has no creature in play. The problem is I think that Oliver has 2 counter spells in hand. So Vision Charm, Island, Swords. I think that's is that counter? Yeah, it's counter.
Yeah.
All right, so
We're swinging for 12 here.
take these. All right.
So Oliver at 12. I think we're going to attempt the Dreadnought fling.
Right, and he
But
has
he's got 5, Oliver has 5 mana open here. Counter. What do we got?
Vision Charm in hand. What if he Vision Charms? I don't know. Could he do that to somehow Vision Charm all islands into like mountains or something like that?
Yes, he could. He could.
add mana to his pool.
That's actually the play because you do that first main phase,
Oh,
and then he count. Yeah.
He had enough. He vision. I mean, he still has enough for 1 counter spell.
Oh, he had a foil.
Yeah.
Hold.
Yeah, but I think there's another counter spell here.
There is.
That's a tight play. Good line, Will.
I tried.
I know.
I've actually
good
never
player.
read the third line of Vision Charms, so
I guess in response, he could Vision Charm out his own Dreadnought, but he's still dying next turn.
right, he needs to Vision Charm out Oliver's Dreadnought.
Or is he countering the Dreadnought? Oh, maybe that's. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you can still Vision Charm the Dreadnought. And
He has a flank, so we can
Oliver's-
still rip a Dreadnought off the top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. I don't know.
dig,
We're
dig.
rooting for Matthew just because he's down a game. And because just Blue Red's
Yeah,
hot.
because we want to keep chatting. We've got
Right.
another,
Right.
what is it, 12 minutes left in the round.
He's shuffling? Well, he didn't draw a Dreadnought, obviously, so he has to shuffle. No, did he draw a Dreadnought?
He did draw a Dreadnought.
On top of his deck? Off that portent? Oh, my God. So Vision Charm, upkeep Vision Charm.
What's Oliver got? Anything
If he
coming out of the
this.
grip?
Oh, no, he has a mana left. He has a mana left. This is so much better, too, because he won't be able to Swords in response. If that was, like, a fire, any other card, Swords would be live. No! You fool!
Such a tough beat.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, wow. Magic's a cruel mistress.
Does he have a way to get an island back? Is it Does he have?
He can hard cast it now, right? He's a
He's
million mana. Oh.
Slam it, Oliver. Woof.
Gross.
Yeah.
Oh, he ripped it off the top. Like, that's game off the top.
Well, it
man.
went. I mean, it was one rip followed by another. Great game there.
Right. I don't know, like, you Dreadnought aficionados at home, do you counter that first gush? I don't know. Obviously, it worked out well for Oliver.
I think you let it go.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Missed the portent draw.
Oh, did he?
That's what chat's saying.
Oh, so you would have had one card to look at, maybe for a counterspell of some sort.
Which, I don't know, would have won the game. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
So GRV Matthew Griffith. Oh. that's salt in the wound, maybe. I don't know.
Let's just assume it was a blank. It's probably a blank, right?
But no,
Totally.
I think he could have won that if he did the Vision Charm.
What's the third line on Vision Charm?
Change one basic land type to
Yes.
For everybody?
for everybody.
So he has to add some mana to it. Actually, he should add some mana to it. No, he can't add mana to his pool.
He could have.
Oh, first main phase.
First main phase, Vision Charmed. Maybe it gets counterspell, maybe it doesn't.
And it's all basic lands,
It's all
correct?
basic
And he had 2 Shivan Reefs.
And he had 2 Shivan Reefs.
Right.
He also had that would have taken out one of the 2 counterspells that Oliver had. So
Yes.
he could only counterspell once, so his foil would have been live.
Yes, yes.
That's
so
a good line.
he would have He would have cast Dreadnought. It would have got countered. He would have foiled it. He would have flung. He would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good eye, Will. Good eye.
You know what? Every once in a while, I get a good thought in there. The rest of the day is going to be complete crap. You guys don't understand. But guys, thank you for joining us in the booth today.
Of course.
We're going to take a second so everybody can take a breather, get a drink. Everybody, we are at 325 viewers right now.
Love that. Stick around.
325
It's only just getting
Don't worry.
started.
I'm gonna put it. I'll put this on Twitter. We'll get up to like 328 at least.
I love it.
We're at the sharp end of the stick on this tournament now, too. We're going into round 7.
I know.
This is where the money's made,
The
but not
magic
this tournament.
If you could tell them on there, it's because I don't have a microphone in front of my face and I'm just talking at you guys. I don't have enough microphones to make this work.
Next
Guys,
year.
donate to this fucking chat. Will needs a mic. Come on.
Among other things, I got bills.
yeah.
Yeah, subscribe.
All right, guys.